It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Mizzkaythinks. Hello and welcome back to the Mizzkaythinks channel and our very first ever episode on the Mizzkaythinks podcast. Guys, I am so excited to have you guys tuning in today in our first ever episode. And I would love to start by giving you guys a shout out for the support and the love. I really do appreciate it. And I thank you guys all for your unconditional love. Yes, I really wouldn't be here without you guys. So I really thank you guys for tuning in. Now, I just want to redirect you guys' attention to the title of this episode, which is Positions, Retro Themes, Lipstick, and You. Now, for some of you guys are going to be like, what? That makes no sense at all. What is going on? Well, these things are the things we're going to be talking about in today's episode, and I would like to, get you guys to just think about it, have an idea in your mind, and as we go through the discussion, we can have this conversation. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments below? What do you think we're going to talk about? Well, for starters, let's start with our trending topics in the news. Guys, for positions, for those of you who know and for those of you who don't know, Miss Ariana Grande just came out with her newest album and single, Positions. Guys, this was launched. I've been talking to a lot of people about PS5, sorry. Wrong term for this. Positions was released on October 30th, 2020. And if you guys haven't seen the video for the title song, guys, you have to. I just can't. I'm just living for it all. I can't even begin to explain the aesthetic for you guys. But let me start by saying it's the retro hair and makeup and outfits for me. Oh my god, I'm living for it all. Not to mention the actual track is fire. Guys, for those who genuinely know me, you really know that I'm an old soul, so anything retro just gives me the absolute definition of life, okay? This whole iconic look that she is serving in this music video is really centered around the late 50s, early 60s, or mid 60s, I guess, that era. And oh my god, the makeup, the hair, the fashion, again, like I said, it's so gorgeous. It's like Ariana was saying, I'm coming in for the kill, and I'm like, I for one am deceased. Guys, it is just on point. And like I said, I'm somebody who is definitely an old soul. So for me, I'm just hoping and praying, crossing my fingers in the background here, just hoping and praying that this becomes our reality. Can we please start dressing like this again? Can we please start incorporating these types of looks into our everyday routine? Because oh my god, I would have the most fun getting ready in the morning. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like the same like me. You guys are old souls and you guys genuinely love that old school look. Guys, if this became a thing that we did on the regular basis, oh my god, I can't even begin to explain. I would just get ready to go to my living room if I didn't have anywhere to go. Especially now that we're in a pandemic. We don't really, or we should not be going anywhere just to keep other people safe. But yeah, like if that was a thing, like I would just genuinely just dress up. Honestly, it doesn't have to be a thing. I'll just start dressing up like that. Anyway, come over to my house randomly, expect to see me in some old school looking clothing and makeup and hair. Just cause, okay? I'm just kidding. But yeah, in relation to the song and the lyrics, I gotta say I'm impressed. Just like any other thing Ariana Grande does, I am a fan. I have always been a fan, and I really like what she's saying in this. Now, just like everything and anything in life, I do think everything can be open to discussion and is subject to different perspectives and opinions in life. Let's just say we go a little deeper into the song lyrics, right? She's saying she's switching up positions for you. She's basically running the world in the video. And she's out here in the middle of the night cooking dinner. Guys, maybe I'm just reading into it wrong, or maybe this is exactly what she was aiming for her audience to understand. But for me, it feels like she's this independent baddie that has it all, taking over the whole world, but still can be that homemaker boo thing your significant other could only be lucky to have. In this video, Ariana Grande is out here running the country, guys. And cut to a late night scene, she's in the kitchen cooking. Sis, I see you. I think it's a great way to playfully show you can be an independent baddie no matter what gender or person or role that you have, and still not sacrifice any part of you and your world. That can be anything from being the freaking president to coming home and cooking dinner for your family. You can legit do whatever, however you want. And I'm here for all the overall empowerment. Guys, Miss Ariana Grande, again, serving you life. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the trending segment of this podcast. Now I just want to redirect you guys to our second segment, which is the beauty fact of the day. Guys, did you know an article on Cosmopolitan titled 10 Weird and Wacky Beauty Facts by Andrea, sorry if I mispronounced your last name, Leventhal? Anyways, she stated, and I quote, "Lipstick was considered an essential item for female nurses in the armed forces during the Second World War, both to remind women that they were ladies first and military second, and because it might have been a calming effect on the male soldiers. Although most experts now say that guys get really turned on when a girl wears red lipstick." End quote. So guys, what do you think about that? Ladies, I know we all have our staple makeup that we go to, that we can't just leave the house without, but lipstick? And dare I say red lipstick? Damn, I really gotta hand it to them back then. They knew how to motivate us girls. Just kidding, but I guess if you think about it, helping a woman feel beautiful, especially during hard times such as the world wars, were, definitely aided in some kind of a self-care routine. Self-care routines, as we know today, have a really big impact on someone's mental health. So, dealing with the things that they were dealing with in that time, I can understand why that may have played a role in not only helping the soldiers feel motivated, but also the women, because it gave them a sense of purpose, even if it was something so little as just wearing lipstick. Some of my listeners may not wholeheartedly agree with anything that, makeup does anything for someone. But as someone who considers themselves as a makeup enthusiast, I can definitely say that, makeup is a form of art. It's also a creative outlet. I know when I do makeup, especially on some harder days when, things may not be going as well for me, or maybe I'm just having a rough morning or something like that, me getting ready in the morning, it just makes you feel calm. It makes you feel at peace. You're putting on your makeup, but you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're finding new ways to love yourself. And it might sound shallow to some, it might sound not so shallow to some, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that when you take like a designated amount of time to make sure that you look right, you kind of feel right. That's also a thing with like wearing nice clothing. Like when you look good, you feel good, you perform at your best. Or at least these are just my opinions. I know that there's some people out there who are like more focused on getting the job done than how they look to begin with. But there are some people, myself included, who feel that, what's represented here, like physically, can show somewhat what's going on internally. So, I definitely agree that the lipstick thing was a really kind thing of them to do. And yeah, that was just a really cool fact to just even know about lipstick, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Did you guys know this this whole like fact? Is this something that you guys knew? I didn't know this. I knew about the pinup girl thing, where they're like, oh, we got this, let's do it. That little poster. I knew about that, but the lipstick, no, I didn't really know about that. But I'm glad I do know about it now, because it just shows how something so small could mean something so big to someone. So yeah, here's for the beauty fact of the day, guys. Now, in conclusion with this podcast, we're going to shift things over to our inner outer beauty segment. Guys, I'm just gonna quickly divert your attention to the iPhone. I am an iPhone user. I've been doing so for quite some time, and a lot of you guys know about the new iOS 14, I think it is, the update that they have. So I've been rearranging my homepage, I guess, and there's this widget, I think it's called. Yeah, there's this widget that's called it is like a motivation app. I saw it on TikTok and I was really interested in downloading it. And it really just kind of gives you like daily quotes on, you know, any particular area of your life. You get to choose what you're looking for. It could be anything related to family, to health, to mental wellness, beauty. Like there's a whole bunch of options that you can choose from, which I think is really nice because it kind of customizes what you're looking to get, you know, motivated by, what you want to hear that may relate to what you're going through, which is really something beautiful in my opinion. Now, I was in the midst of looking up information for this podcast, and I remember looking at my phone and I saw this quote and I was just like, wow, this is actually really beautiful. So I'm just gonna read out what I saw. It says, and I quote, it says, "Sometimes it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination." And this is quoted by Drake. Now, why would I include that in our inner outer beauty segment? Guys, when you look at it, that is the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination. Guys, your journey, a lot of people look at their life journey like it's so hard. Oh my God, everything is so bad. Why me? Why is this happening to me? Guys, when you shift your focus on looking at the things that are happening to you, I mean, not saying that it's easy to do this at all, but speaking from personal experience, when you shift your perspective on things to find the beauty in all those lessons, guys, when you reach your destination, you're definitely going to see the beauty in all of that. Like, it really comes down to perspective, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So, in relation to the inner outer beauty, the way you look at your life reflects the beauty in your soul, reflects the beauty in your destination, reflects the beauty of your goal. So I just want to leave that with you guys. You know, take with it what you will. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this quote. Has anything in your life made you double check, you know, or rethink your perspective on what you thought it was initially going through something? Now that you've passed through it, how you look at it now? I know that I used to think that growing up, things would happen and I'd be like, oh my God, why me? But then I kind of grew up and I figured out that, you know, looking at things as a lesson to, I guess, level up my soul was just the most beautiful, enlightening thing I could ever do for myself. And it actually gave me a better pair of eyes to see my future, that I welcome things that come to me with open arms and expecting to see the beauty in every little thing. Whether or not it's something that I, you know, personally want to go through or not, everything in life is designed to level up your soul. So remember to always look at the beauty in life so that when you meet your destination at the end of the day, you guys are going to be like, wow, not only was this a beautiful trip, but it was well worth it. So that's me leaving you guys on a positive note. Again, I really thank you guys all for tuning in today. And hopefully you took away something from this. Please remember to love yourselves, love those around you, spread light and love always. And in regards to the next episode, guys, as always, we're going to go into some more in-depth conversations on beauty trends that are surfacing the world around us and expand more on that. And on that note, guys, I'd also like to invite you guys to be a part of our ever-growing family and follow me on all my socials at Mizzkaythinks, on Patreon at Mizzkaythinks, and on Anchor and any other podcast streaming services at Mizzkaythinks. If you are following along on YouTube, all the information will be listed below for you guys in the description box if you're following me along on YouTube, so just make sure you check on that on your way out. And anyways, guys, until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Peace. Bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.